campus clean. On our way to the nearest 9 or 18 along dogleg roads through this countryside. We're taking our shot at the longest drive.
Hello again. It's been, probably over a month since we've spoken or recorded something.
A month?
Yeah, well, we've had the wedding in Warragul, but we are in the wonderful and magnificent place of Port Macquarie.
Oh, Port Macquarie. Port Macquarie, for me, ticks all my boxes. You've got beaches, you've got a river behind us. The weather is, and it just has a very low-key vibe without being a really tiny place. It's just fantastic. And I would move here tomorrow. It won't be happening, but it would be a great spot to finish up. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, so we, after the wedding, we made our way up to Taree to catch up with my cousin Ian and his wife Diana. They were lovely place that they've got there on the river as well in Taree. So we stayed there the night in their backyard in our van. Thanks Ian and Diana for having us.
Just on that too, Leanne.
Yes.
I've got to say that.
Speak up. Sorry.
I've got to say that Leanne backed this 21'6" trailer down a narrow street, in through the gates, which were just wide enough for a car, and then almost at a right angle into Ian and Diana's backyard. Well done. That was a really good effort.
Well,
that was tight.
Thanks, Matt, for your encouragement. Thanks, honey. And I think it's important for both of us to be able to do it too. So
yeah. So you can and I can't, but that's okay. We'll get there.
Yes, you can.
So in Taree, we went to a place called Crowdy Head, which was about maybe 15-minute drive, I suppose. Yeah.
Yep.
And that was a beautiful little beach just north of Taree.
Yes.
So after Taree, after one night there, we headed and drove not very far to Port Macquarie, which is where we are now.
Yep. Staying in the Edgewater Caravan Park, which is riverside, as you can see. This is the Hastings River, which just is magnificent. Just heads all the way through to Macquarie itself.
To the heads.
To the heads, to the ocean. And along here, there are so many beaches that you can walk on, swim in, surf on.
There are lots of surfing here.
Yeah.
So there's Shelley Beach, just a few of them. Shelley Beach, we walked along. Flynn's Beach.
And then the main beach, is it called
Town
Main
Beach?
Town Beach, yeah. Oh my gosh, the beaches are just beautiful.
Okay, so a bit of a change of scenery. Slightly, just 50 metres away, but someone's come to have their breakfast. We were seated. Where we sat. One of those. So we moved down a little bit, didn't we?
Yes, plus we were probably a little bit embarrassed as well.
Leanne gets embarrassed. So.
And you don't.
What do you do? So we got to Town Beach, which was one of the other beaches just outside the city. They're all within walking distance pretty much.
Although we did bike ride from Edgewater Caravan Park to the Town Beach and got ourselves a coffee, walked along the beach, put our feet in the water and saw the sunrise. It was absolutely beautiful. So you really need to put Port Macquarie on the map for you to come and tour around.
And just stay and enjoy it. It's a beautiful place. While we're here too, the Ironman was on.
Yeah.
The Australian Ironman. Oh, that was sensational to see these elite athletes, but also just everyday people competing in this physically grueling thing. It was just, I can't imagine it. It's a 3.8 kilometre swim.
On that river?
No, out in the ocean.
No, it was on that river.
All on the river?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, 3.8 kilometre swim, and then 180 kilometres on a bike, and then on top of that, a 42 kilometre run.
As if your legs aren't sore getting off the bike after 180k ride.
Wow. And I mean, the winner guy, the guy who won it, was in 8 hours, which is mind-blowing. But we had a person staying next to us, and he started at 7:30 in the morning, let's say. He finished at 10:30 that night. All sorts of people that competed, up to the age of 74.
Yeah, 74-year-old lady finished the course, which is just mind-boggling.
It was inspiring for about a day, and then we just realised, no, I'm not going to do that.
That's
Anyway,
fantastic.
we played golf. A couple of games of golf. Yep.
Played at Warhope.
Warhope, which is a lovely course.
15-minute drive out of Port Macquarie to a little country town. Lovely course there.
Yep. Very park-like, wasn't it?
Yes. Beautiful.
It was challenging because it was quite windy, and quite long.
But we'll show you that as well.
And then we also played at a place called Crescent Head, which is a 6-hole course, the only 6-hole registered course in Australia, I believe. And it's right on the ocean.
Right on the ocean.
Imagine Port Fairy, but just probably more picturesque, I would think.
This one?
In some ways, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Downhill, really big downhill holes, and then short par 3 uphill ones. Everyone had a view that was just amazing.
Yeah.
And golf was fantastic here as well. So
good fun.
There's other courses. There's Port Macquarie Golf Club, which is the main big one, and there's a new one called Emerald Downs.
Emerald Downs, although it's not new, it's been here for 30 years as a 9-hole golf course, and the last 15 years they've added and put another 9 holes in, 18. So it is an 18.
And are extending another 18 holes. So big development.
Yeah, which is great. Just opposite the Port Macquarie Golf Club, if you do come here and you go to Port Macquarie Golf Club, whether you play or not, have a look opposite there, because there was a whole lot of camels on the other side of the road. We did see a sign that said you could see camel, and it had a person on the top of it, so I presume that they are here for camel rides, but I have no idea and nor interested in getting on a camel.
I guarantee
to be
they're
honest.
here for camel rides, not just there
for show.
Food wise, I think we found at this stage the best burger place we've been to so far, thus far.
The best, yeah.
So it's a benchmark that we'll have to try and match, but that's called Burger Rebellion. And their burgers are just, if you like hamburgers, even if you don't, they've got other choices, because you had a halloumi salad.
I had a halloumi salad. Beautiful. Absolutely
Boring.
Beautiful.
But anyway, you can have
it was really nice, but it's a real must to go to too. Burgers are like nothing else.
In summary, Port Macquarie, just a beautiful place.
Beautiful place. Yep.
Beautiful beaches.
Lots of cafes, and we couldn't give you a recommendation, to be honest, because
we tried a few, and they were quite nice.
Yeah.
Lots of choices. Everything's close.
Yep. You've got lots of walking area.
But where we are is perfectly fine.
Oh,
It's
lovely.
I guess it's a slightly older park, and slightly not too far out of town, but a couple of k's maybe.
We like the quietness.
It's
and
quiet, peaceful.
The fact that it's right on the river here as well is really nice.
So yeah,
it's been great.
That's Port Macquarie. Tomorrow we pack up and head for Coffs Harbour, which will be slightly different because we won't be in the caravan.
No, we'll be in our
timeshare,
so for a week. And thankfully they're happy to park the caravan for free, and we'll just enjoy some time, and I guess it'll give us some time to wash the sheets. And
are you going to take your own pillow?
Yep, definitely taking my own pillow.
She takes her own pillow
wherever I go. Yes, this is so much fun.
It's cool. All right, next time we will speak to you from Coffs.
Yes. See you guys.
Thank you.